Hey there, my fellow otakus and anime lovers. Welcome to Zen Otaku, your safe and slightly chaotic corner of the internet. Today we're diving into something epic, 10 anime remakes you absolutely need to watch. Because sometimes the past comes back, but this time with HD animation, powerful soundtracks, and pure nostalgia straight to your heart. Have you ever seen an old anime that had potential but suffered from clunky animation or a rushed story? Well, guess what? Japan decided to fix that. So grab your snacks, sit tight, and let's go through 10 remakes every true anime fan should check out right now. 1. Kino's Journey, The Beautiful World, 2017. Kino's Journey is the kind of anime that makes you question life, humanity, and the meaning of traveling without a destination. The original 2003 version was already a hidden gem, but the 2017 remake gave it a stunning new look, smoother animation, and vivid colors, while keeping the same philosophical vibe. Kino travels with her talking motorcycle, Hermes, exploring countries with bizarre rules and moral dilemmas. It's basically Black Mirror on two wheels, but more poetic. The remake also adapted new stories from the original light novels, making it perfect for fans who crave a thoughtful, mind-bending journey. 2. Shaman King, 2021. This one hit us right in the nostalgia. Shaman King from 2001 defined a generation, but the ending didn't quite land. Then in 2021, Studio Bridge said, "Let's do it right this time," and delivered a complete remake that covers the entire manga, with crisp visuals and epic battles. Yo Asakura is still the chillest shaman ever, aiming to become the Shaman King with his samurai spirit buddy Amidamaru. The remake respects the fun vibe of the original, but dives deeper into darker themes and emotional moments. It's the perfect blend of nostalgia and freshness, pure 2000s energy with a 2020s shine. First Urusei, Anne Shirley, Anne of Green Gables, Akagi no Anne, modern remake. Now this one's interesting. Anne of Green Gables was first adapted in 1979 by Nippon Animation as part of the World Masterpiece Theater. But modern versions, inspired by Anne with an E and newer anime retellings, brought beautiful visuals, stronger emotional themes, and more realistic storytelling. Anne is still that imaginative red-haired girl who changes everyone around her through creativity and kindness. This remake dives deeper into her insecurities and her fight to belong. It's emotional, heartfelt, and proof that even older classics can shine again with the right touch of empathy and artistry. 4. Urusei Yatsura, 2022. Urusei Yatsura. The romantic chaos of the 1980s came back in 2022, and it looks stunning. The remake of Rumiko Takahashi's classic, yes, the same genius behind Inuyasha and Ranma 1 and 2, brought modern animation, vibrant colors, and a ton of Lum's electrifying charm. The story still follows Ataru Moroboshi, the unluckiest guy alive, who accidentally becomes engaged to Lum, a thunder-throwing alien who's madly in love with him. The remake keeps the silly humor, but adds a modern rhythm and style that feels like a colorful fever dream. It's a hilarious blast from the past that proves classic comedy never gets old. 5. Devilman Crybaby, 2018. Devilman Crybaby is not for the faint of heart. The original from 1972 was already groundbreaking, but the Netflix remake by the brilliant Masaki Yuasa turned it into a masterpiece of chaos and emotion. It's brutal, artistic, and soul-crushing, in the best possible way. The story follows Akira Fudo, who becomes Devilman to fight demons but ends up losing everything he loves. The animation is wild, almost abstract, and the soundtrack is pure fire. This remake doesn't just update the story, it redefines what anime can be. Get ready for emotional damage, because this one hits hard. 6. Ranma 1.2, 2024 remake. The Ranma 1.2 remake is finally on the way in 2024, and the hype is through the roof. The 1989 original was already legendary, a wild mix of martial arts, romantic comedy, and gender-bending chaos. Now, with modern animation, we can expect amazing fight scenes, updated humor, and revamped designs while keeping that original charm. Ranma Sayotomi is still the poor soul cursed to turn into a girl every time he touches cold water. The new version promises to bring back Akane, Shampoo, Ryoga, and the whole gang, with the same chaotic energy but a fresh modern look. It's the remake we didn't know we needed until now. 7. Rurouni Kenshin, 2023. Time to talk about some classy samurai action. Rurouni Kenshin was one of the most beloved anime of the 90s, and the 2023 remake proved how to honor a classic while making it look absolutely cinematic. The animation is jaw-dropping, the sword fights are choreographed like a movie, and the tone is more mature and faithful to the manga. Kenshin Himura, the legendary Batusai, wants to atone for his bloody past and live in peace, but old ghosts don't rest easily. The remake gives more depth to his trauma and redemption arc, making it one of the most emotionally charged samurai tales ever retold. 8. Spice and Wolf, Merchant Meets the Wise Wolf, 2024. If there's one word for Spice and Wolf, it's elegance. The 2024 remake is a love letter to the 2008 original. Hollow, the wolf goddess of harvest, and Kraft Lawrence, a traveling merchant, return in a visually stunning and romantically subtle adventure through medieval trade routes. Everything here oozes charm, from the breathtaking backgrounds to Hollow's expressive face and witty banter. The calm pace, intelligent dialogue, and emotional chemistry make this remake pure comfort anime. It's the perfect watch for a cozy evening with tea in hand. 9. Fruits Basket, 2019-2021. Fruits Basket is easily one of the best anime remakes ever made. The 2001 version was sweet but unfinished. The 2019 reboot finally told the entire manga story, adding emotional depth that will wreck your soul in the most beautiful way. Tohru Honda and the cursed Soma family go through heartbreak, healing, and love in ways that feel painfully real. The remake balances humor, tears, and hope perfectly. It's not just a romantic drama. It's a masterpiece about empathy and forgiveness. Get the tissues ready. 10. Dororo, 2019. Last but definitely not least, Dororo. Based on Osamu Tezuka's legendary manga, the 2019 remake is dark, powerful, and visually breathtaking. The original 1969 version was great for its time, but this remake gave it modern storytelling and real emotional weight. Hyakimaru, born without body parts because of a demonic pact, sets out to reclaim them one by one, each fight a step toward humanity. It's a brutal yet touching journey, filled with symbolism and heart. The soundtrack and visuals create an atmosphere that lingers long after the credits roll. So, what did you think of that nostalgic trip, my friends? These remakes aren't just new versions, they're living tributes to the stories that made us fall in love with anime in the first place. They prove that good stories never die. They just come back stronger, shinier, and ready to capture new hearts. Now tell me in the comments, which of these remakes are you most hyped about? Did I miss any that deserve a spot on the list? And hey, if you liked this video, hit that subscribe button on Zen Otaku, drop a like, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next anime deep dive. Because here at Zen Otaku, we live, breathe, and completely lose our minds over anime. See you in the next one, and remember, the otaku path never ends.